Guys, Miles Thinking here, bringing another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video. And so one of the things I've been talking about in these recent videos we've been doing with Gohan is the fact that I want to take him onto the INT BUU team and test him out a little bit, because he is one of the only real sort of like meta relevant 200% leads that this Gohan has on global. The other one being God Goku, who, to be honest, is still usable at the moment. But obviously there are situations where he is dodge or die. If you don't get the orbs, then of course he very much becomes dodge or die, like if you're not getting the guard. And obviously JP players know, as the anniversary content comes out and starts to get a lot harder, God Goku becomes a lot more difficult to run. Because even with guard, he's taking a lot of damage from some of these attacks. So the INT BUU is one of his, is one of the better teams in the game. It's a good competitive team. So him being on this team is good. But of course, will be interesting to see how well he actually does. Because we get 2 links with Mr. BUU, which, I mean, honestly, for TEQ GOHAN, with his links being the way they are, the fact that he even shares more than just Fierce Battle with some of these characters is decent enough, I guess. We get the triple super starting turn here as well. So Gohan almost completely annihilating Yamu here. I mean, this is a good setup for him, right? Turn 1, get 3 supers immediately. We have 2 links with the Evil BUU. Evil BUU gets the super. Because the interesting thing with this is, by having this combo with TEQ GOHAN in slot 1 and then like Fat BUU in slot 2, is it becomes very, very difficult for this Fat BUU to die. Because once he super attacks, his defense is really, really good. Whereas obviously, like if he's in slot 1, that's how you can potentially get your Fat BUU killed and get the revival and everything. I bought the Kid BUU for the funnies, but actually this kind of works, because you can go ahead and do this. You can actually be stunned, so if we could stun you, that would be kind of useful here. And then we didn't get a lot of orbs for you. Can get the 18 key super though, which is what we want. So I'm not gonna get the 18 key super with you, because I do want don't want Super BUU AoEing and just killing everyone here. Man, imagine how good STR Kid BUU's EZA will be, and then like on this team. Although unfortunately, depending how long it takes for him to get his EZA, I mean, Fat BUU is going to be relevant for a very long time, so I suppose we don't have to worry too much about him aging out. As I saw a tweet someone saying about it, like, even if it gets to the point where he becomes so weak that like after supering he could still die, he could still be on teams as a 3rd slot floating unit, because if he gets killed in slot 3, you revive, then he doesn't come back for 3 turns and then has his active skill, which is a Ghost Usher. So even when he's at that point of aging, he could still be useful on some of these teams. But so yeah, you're stunned, and then you should kill Pui Pui here. Alright, so Gohan, the enemy is stunned, unfortunately, so no build-up. I didn't realise the other Fat BUU was in slot 7, which is unfortunate. Probably do want to get a little bit of build-up here if we can. So, since the enemy is stunned and we can't super with Gohan anyway, can't get hit first for Gohan, might as well put him in slot 2 here. So yeah, 4 mil for Fat BUU is nothing too crazy. Because ideally we do want one of these guys to revive, so but it is always also kind of counterproductive. We don't want one of the BUUs, we don't want the BUU that's on rotation with Gohan to die in slot 1 before Gohan gets a chance to attack, because obviously we want to get as many stacks with Gohan as possible. So, but because we got that clutch extra, we got the hidden potential attack in the first turn, means that Gohan's already got that part of his passive activated where he can get an extra attack. But I think he probably just kills him here. Oh, nice. Yes, see, him surviving with the tiny sliver of health was actually perfect for us, because we get another super. So yeah, Gohan supered 6 times now. It's pretty good. The only downside, of course, to having the rotation the way we did with the other Fat BUU is we still don't have a Fat BUU for this rotation. Is it best for you to be in slot 1? Not really sure. See, Tabora super attacking Kid BUU would be really bad, so I think we probably just have to do this. And then do this. Do this. And then hopefully this should be good. Wow, didn't dodge that, huh? Only takes 71k though. So I mean, we'll take those. Also, that means at least we know Dabura's not supering BUU tanks at the end, so there is that. Kid BUU 8 mil, not bad for a unit that's as old as he is. It's funny that you could use him in this red zone. Obviously, he can use his active skill straight away. So into a 9.7. Let's go. I still don't know, like, obviously, like, for me, I want one of those crazy what-ifs that's probably not going to happen, like Super Saiyan 3, Goku, and Majin Vegeta or something, but I really do want the Part 2 LR to be, like, a standalone Buhan or something, and then give physical Kid BUU a super easy A, and then, man, this team will be just absolutely ridiculous. Not that it's not, like, crazy already anyway, but... I mean, the fact we even have STR Kid BUU on this team is because I don't want to run Hirudegarn. I didn't pull the TEQ Evil BUU. Side banner unit, so I need, like, I want one more really good unit to put on this team. And it is kind of funny that Gohan, I mean, Gohan's been working pretty well. Yeah, he just eats all that. Love to see that. Alright, so the thing I wanted to check is what we're actually getting from level 10 revival. So it's 2 key, attack and defense 5%, and recovers 5% HP when HP is 50% or less. It's not a bad link, to be honest. Now the overlay isn't new. We were using this during the Heroes celebration at the end of last year, but with the recent news, we got to be repping the Heroes agenda even harder now, even if it is the final days, as it were. But yeah, Gohan's up to 671k defense, but that's without either of his major defense links active, so that is really good. So yeah, I think we just go ahead and do this. Finish off Tabora this turn, and then hopefully what we can do is put the other Fat BUU in slot 1 in the next turn against physical BUU and Barbady, and then have him just die. Which then makes this rotation even better, right, with the other BUU being stronger. Gohan up to 11 million now. Just look at this man go. 11.8, 9 supers now. One absolute beast. So yeah, I mean, people will say like, oh, you know, he doesn't have, you know, he's not got links with these other BUU, with the BUU characters and stuff like that, but seemingly it doesn't really matter all that much. Because, yeah, he is absolutely cooking. So let's grab these. Grab these. What are you up to now? You're at 465k. Which, I mean, is nothing crazy, but... Again, considering how old this unit is... Come on, super me, immediately. No? Okay, well... Probably not reviving with either of the BUUs now, but... Japan is how you say disgruntled about Heroes closing. Yeah, I know people will be big mad. Especially people that have been playing it all this time and getting all the cards and everything. Like, I know they said the new game will have a mode where you can use the Heroes cards, but it's not the main game, right? So even if it has a mode where you can use them, it's not the same thing, right? And it's not being updated anymore. It's a real shame they ended it on such an odd, like, number as well. Because I think it was next year's Heroes celebration would have been the 15th anniversary. Which is a pretty, like, big milestone. Look at Kid BUU go. I mean, the fact that the enemy is physical does help out massively, but still. Alright, so Gohan's up to 923k on turn 7. Now, this is, like I say, when we're using him on his, like, I say better teams, because this is a good team for him, I think, now. But when we're using him on the teams where he's got better links active, then obviously by this point, he's going to have way higher defense than that. But having almost 1 million defense and having guard, that does put him in a position where he's pretty much like eating everything on global, at least, right? I really can't wait for them to add more stages to this, though.
This is perfect.
I'm excited to see what the actual final stage will be, and if it becomes the new, like, toughest boss in the game. But yes, he loses revival when he transforms. Yeah, losing revival when he transforms is kind of annoying, but I mean, his defense obviously goes up. He's at 1.28. Oh, yeah, he shares shocking speed with this BUU, but that's giving him a little bit of extra defense. In fact, let's transform with you. I like the fact that we're going to have we're going to play out the animation where BUU absorbs Ultimate Gohan. And then our rotation is Ultimate Gohan and Buhan. So, but I mean, these two would work together relatively well, even though they don't have the craziest links set together. But Shocking Speed, Fierce Battle, 1.3 million with guard, and then this guy's at 684 with guard, and is going to obviously get to attack. I'm not going to use BUU's active skills. Obviously, I want Ultimate Gohan to get hit first. But yeah, Gohan probably just finishes him off here. So, yeah, 13 million. I mean, so Gohan, like, he doesn't put out the kind of numbers he's putting out when we're linking him up with some of these better link partners for him. But considering that the BUU team is probably one of the strongest teams on Global at the moment, he's getting the full 200% leader skill. Whilst he's not necessarily giving his best performance, he's still performing incredibly well to the point where he's still, like, works well on the team. Like, he should take double-digit damage from this. So yeah, I mean, whilst he might not be the perfect fit in terms of his links and everything, I think he's actually a really good option for this team. And then yeah, Buhan. Now obviously, depending on the units you have floating as well, that's where the unit that's next to him, whoever that's going to be, is then able to pick up those other BUU links by whoever the unit floating is, right? Because Gohan's in slot 1, one of the BUUs is in slot 2, and then someone else is in slot 3 who's another BUU character, and so then they're getting all their links together. But yeah, him having revival with the Fat BUU before he transforms is definitely a nice addition. It's only a little bit of an extra boost, but it's nice to have. And then unfortunately, is this my BUU? Yeah, my BUU has no crit, so my BUU's probably not killing them here with his 0% chance to crit. But yeah, very good. Should we candy beam him for the win? I mean, the friend is Rainbow, so the friend can crit. But yeah, links have always been the biggest issue for him. But I mean, his EZA is so good, it's like it doesn't even really matter. Like, again, he's not putting out his best performance that we've seen because he does get a lot from links. But even with very few links active, he's still really good. We didn't crit, okay. Alright, well, you know what? Let's get Super BUU to get the W instead then. INT BUU, you failed me, so now you'll be turned into a cookie and eaten. Or a chocolate and eaten. And then Super BUU will have to take care of it for you. Rock that double Super BUU setup. But yeah, I mean, there you go. That's TEQ GOHAN on the 200% INT BUU team. Like I say, whilst it's not his optimal setup in terms of what he's going to do, in terms of his ceiling, like the highest numbers that we've seen from him. He still performed very well, and I would say if you take out the risk factor, like, he's probably a safer option than using units like Harudagan. And if he doesn't dodge in the later parts of the fight, is potentially going to get you killed. Whereas in the later parts of the fight, Gohan's defense is going to be so high that it's very unlikely that he's going to get you killed. Right, and then other characters on BUU's leader skill that we were using previously when he first dropped, like Golden Frieza, he obviously gets weaker defensively as the fight goes on. So Gohan is probably a better option on this team than those units. Like, if I was going into, if we had like the new final stage of this BUU Saga Red Zone drop today, and we were going into it with the INT BUU team, I would rather put Gohan on there than like Golden Frieza or Harudagan. So let me know what you guys think down below in the comment section. But yeah, Gohan really is him, huh? He's good even on a team like this, where he's got no proper specific link partner or anything. But yeah, one absolute monster unit. So let me know what you guys think down below in the comment section. So that is going to be it for the video, guys. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new. Check out the links down below for the Discord and the merch store, and I will see you all again soon. Have a good one.